I think the Nigerian audience indulge lots of
rubbish.
Nonsense.
I'm so sorry to say that's why it's not
outside of the music as well. Just generally, we indulge rubbish.
Yeah,
like Nigerians like
that's why a song like Machala is
blue.
blowing. Hi, you guys. Welcome back to another episode of Osikoya Speaks. I'm Wonu Osikoya, your host, obviously. I'm still cute, still vibing, enjoying my life. So today, I'm joined by three of my favorite people in the world. Bolaji, Lammy, and Ife. So introduce yourselves, I beg. Bolaji.
My name is Bolaji. I'm an entertainment lawyer and a talent manager.
Lammy.
Hi guys, my name is Lammy. I am a project manager and I also work in music marketing and sales. I work with a distribution company on an independent level.
All I can hear is you have funds.
Why do people lie? Why do people lie too much? I don't like that. But yeah.
Ife?
Hi guys, my name is Ife Falola. I am sometimes a music journalist, creative director, and I lead operations at a music distribution company.
All right, thank you guys for joining me today. I'm so excited. I'm happy.
It's a pleasure to be
I'm
here.
excited because this is going to be a very crazy conversation. Literally everybody here is crazy. So I know how stressful it was before we actually got everybody to sit down and actually face the camera. But yeah, we're going to get into it very soon. But before we start, Bolaji, Lammy, Ife, what are you guys watching? What are you guys listening to? What trends have you seen? What's going on? Talk to me.
I think today, Kukuruku was fighting somebody, and that was interesting to watch. Then, I've been listening to just music that's been out. A lot of the music has not been, up to that level. No names, but yeah.
I feel like music right now is just so fucking below the bar, man. Like it's like so underwhelming.
Yeah, I think everybody right now is just about money. It's not
And TikTok.
It's not really about the
And
art
that's why
anymore.
I'm listening to gospel music.
I love it. Stop it, Alabish is the goat.
Somebody's
Thank
son.
you.
Wow, you guys have a goat.
Yes. Damn.
Let that be good, child.
I have a goat. I have many
Jesus
goats.
is my goat.
Sound like Tiwa right now, man.
Yeah.
Lammy, what are you listening to? What are you watching? What's going on?
What am I watching? I'm watching Archer. I'm binging Archer on Netflix. What am I listening to? I mentioned gospel songs. I don't know. I'm connecting to my spirituality.
I love it.
Yeah. But outside of that, I'm listening to, let me see, Victoria, obviously.
Interesting.
It's a no-brainer.
Fairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm watching Otin and Rex. That's a
What is that?
crime movie.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, and I'm listening to Amapiano. Call Amapiano. Not
Are you always dancing?
no.
Like,
No, to be fair, I feel like
if you're listening to our piano all the time, I feel like
No,
you
man,
have to be
Amapiano
dancing.
is more than dancing. It's like the Afrobeat version is the dancing version.
Word.
So Adiwele is what?
No, like
Not the
Adiwele
way.
no, like that's proper Amapiano there. That's not Zeno Amapiano.
So that's what you're listening to.
Did you say Zeno Amapiano?
Like I was saying, yeah.
Did you say?
Did you say Zeno?
I heard it. Tell us. No, but you have
Tell
to
us
break
about
it down.
this Zeno.
No.
Who is this Zeno?
I don't know who Zeno is, but I think Zeno does some form of Amapiano.
Fair.
Yeah, but it's not Amapiano.
So are you saying that he's not doing it right?
He's doing a Afrobeat version of Amapiano.
I mean, what I heard.
I don't get why Bolaji on the sports, Ife.
No, I get it because I get it
I'm
because
just trying to
I heard
understand.
recently that South Africans call this our
Yeah,
version of
that's
Amapiano.
Amapiano.
Private school Amapiano.
Yeah, this is
Are you serious?
I think we deserve to be dragged for that.
To be fair, like Nigerians actually deserve it.
Yeah. But,
Oh baby, follow my command.
right now, Wonu is an evil person.
What are you?
YouTube kills the goats, no goat conversation is interesting.
That's a very interesting conversation.
Yeah,
I feel like
Kukuruku
guys
also,
just need
so
to
sweet.
leave Koti alone.
How
To
did I
be fair.
miss
Who's
the
that?
kukuruku? How did I miss the kukuruku?
It's just happening like some minutes ago.
Wait, did you say Kukuruku?
Yes, now.
Yeah.
I can't mention him now, Kukuruku.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
I
I
catch
thought you
up.
said YouTube.
Yeah, there's
okay,
YouTube,
and the
yeah,
YouTube
and
conversation.
Kukuruku.
Man, it's a lot of drama today.
Yeah, it's quite a lot.
There's
I woke up
I'm
and
lots
yeah.
of
just
mid music. Yeah, so
Yeah, I think
Ha.
I think the thing now is
ha.
I think people should listen to just music that resonates with your soul at the end of the day. I'm listening to a lot of like Super Jazz Club. It's an indie collective in Ghana. They're from Ghana. and just random music. I like to listen to a lot of random stuff.
What
Ogrian
if
has
it's
a new
portable
tape
that
out.
resonates with my soul?
If it's portable that you fuck with,
To be fair, like people
portable.
actually think it's crazy, but like I wake up. Well, I don't wake up, but like I'm awake by like 4 a.m., 3 a.m. and listening to Small Doctor. I feel like I really connect to Small Doctor in a
You're
very
a
different.
special person.
No, from time. I just no.
I personally connect to Small Doctor on
I
a
understand
different level.
why.
I don't know why.
No, understand
because then I
why.
think about it, I
Right.
don't actually connect with portable like that, but I connect with Small Doctor. I feel like there's just so much. Small Doctor, Barry J.
Okay, Barry.
Okay, Barry.
Yeah, those are like people like I really.
I
But
understand
why?
Barry J, I
But why is
understand.
Barry
Small
J
Doctor.
fair and Small Doctor is not fair?
You get
James,
Barry,
now.
bro.
Please.
no. You have to
I
say
mean,
what's
no.
on your
I mean, you
mind.
guys have to actually explain that to me because I honestly like street pop a lot.
Yeah.
I think people that make street pop,
Are very gifted. It's
well,
not easy.
yeah, they are very gifted. I think they are the modern day poets. I also think that like people that make street pop right now, they are basically telling our realities in varied forms. We have people like T.I. Blaze. Like,
Oh yeah, should I mention
Yeah,
T.I.
but
Yeah,
as well?
Barry
they-
is like the senior brother in Terror Base because Barry
Also-
does it.
Which one be say you go
And
call him
Barry-
senior
Which one
Barry's
brother?
like a storyteller. Like,
Barry
Barry
tells,
senior.
it tells
this is
stories.
But I mean,
Storyteller.
T.I. Blaze tells stories too.
T.I. Blaze
When
tells
Bella
stories
mother
as well.
started
No,
out,
there's
was
a way
telling
he
stories.
tells
as
his
well.
tell
his
story in it.
stories.
When Bella started,
But Bella used to tell stories too. I
as in
mean,
when Bella started,
yeah,
he was
when you
telling
listen to
stories.
first tape,
Probably
songs
like
like Ginger Me,
yeah.
I've not really paid
songs like Out
attention
There. I feel like those songs never made it out. But
Yeah.
honestly, if you listen to what Bella is saying on those records,
But what story was he telling on Cash App?
it was telling the story of his reality. You know,
Go
Which one is
ask.
that?
Aspa.
if do you go to the club a lot?
I don't go to the club.
Well, no, I've seen you at the club before. You're a liar.
No, but I think Barry is different.
I think
For
Barry
me,
is different.
Barry
Like,
is very
He has
different.
that
I don't think-
spirituality
That's-
tone. to
Yeah,
it.
I think
yeah,
Barry
that's-
is the only thing that he has. Shout out to Barry J. I'm a big fan of you, bro.
Same.
But the only thing that he has
His
over
voice
these
is
people
good.
is just the texture of his voice.
Is it?
I don't-
I feel like you said, Barry's a very like there's he comes from this.
celestial part of Barry J is obvious.
No,
Yeah.
it's just the
comes
texture
from
because
this
it's still
spiritual
No,
place.
it's not the texture. You need to listen
You need
to
to
him.
listen to
Like,
him,
you
like-
Listen to
listen
what
apart
he's
from
saying.
apart
to the
from
words.
I mean, what's Barry's biggest song?
I
After I give me on that record that you feel like.
this
On the spot
one,
now, I
Muje.
can't remember. Yeah,
Muje. Yeah.
I mean,
Bro,
no,
this-
I appreciate Barry J's music and
Do
his
you?
artistry.
Right?
No, I'm not
Are you
questioning
sure?
that.
Are you sure?
No, I do. I'm
No,
a
no,
big,
let him
I love his artistry, but I don't think you can uphold Barry J and downplay people like
T.I.
T.I.
Blaze,
Blaze
fair.
or Shay Vibes.
Well,
or,
I'm not down.
No,
I
I'm not
still feel like
downplaying. No,
I still feel like they are
I'm
all
not
in the same circle of street
yeah,
pop.
they definitely are.
Same circle but different.
But for
classes.
me, in my opinion,
I feel
I
like
don't
Barry
think- I
has
don't
just been
think-
here
It's
longer.
different.
I think it's a
It's
duration
not
thing.
about- it's
Yeah,
not about
exactly.
having
I
been
feel like
here
he's just been
longer.
here longer.
Barry J has been here longer, but I don't think he has even popped
He hasn't popped
on
yet.
the
Like,
level
he hasn't
that these
gotten
boys
to his
are.
peak yet.
But it's just different. The source is just different.
So,
just pay attention to the
Shay,
words.
that's saying different. Is it going to help you?
That's a different conversation.
That's a conversation.
At the moment
apart from
now,
the
what we're
conversation.
saying is
No, I really just want to understand because if you guys say it's different, it's different. Why is the person that is different from? Why is that person popping and the Barry that is different?
To be
Why is it not
honest,
I
popping?
mean, that is it. You should go and
No,
Nah, popping
you
is
can't tell-
subjective.
Yeah, popping is subjective.
No, but you can't tell me that like people like T.I. Blaze has had. See, I'm not even like the biggest
I've
T.I.
never
Blaze
listened
fan,
to it. I've only listened
No, I
to
like.
but you
I
can't
like
tell me
T.I.
that
Blaze.
T.I.
I like
Blaze
T.I.
has
Blaze.
not had a remarkable year, given where he
I
has
mean,
come
yes,
from.
I mean, there's
I guess
people
he
that
has had a good year.
a remarkable year so far, but or they've not had as much of a good year as Ashake has had, but they have better music than Ashake. Do you
Yes.
get? So it might
That
T.I.
better
Blaze
music
might
there
have
is
been
very
having
visible.
a good year
I'll
so
fight
far.
for Ashake any day.
Better
anytime.
music.
But
Yes.
still,
But
but like
this
there's
year,
people
better
that have
music.
Bro,
better
see,
music.
you have to
Like,
understand the
before this
gospel.
year.
He said, "Padimi osulo."
Ife, please.
Forgotten that this man is. Oh shit.
God.
Moving forward.
I've never met an Ashake stan. Like this
I'm not
is
an
so,
Ashake stan.
You
I
are.
just, no. I just really respect his artistry.
Ife, you
Okay.
fought me on the TL for Ashake.
Because
You've never
because
fought me.
that man is a prophet.
Going forward, let's just let this young man cook. Let him cook.
No.
I need James to cook today.
Let him cook.
Have fun. Have
Niggas
fun.
are trying to set me up.
No, nobody's setting you up, bro. Just
Kukuruku.
enjoy. No kukuruku here though.
Wow.
But yeah. Let's kind of get into why we're here today. Kind of going to be talking about a lot of marketing strategies. Just a lot of
Why?
because I feel like this is one of those things that people don't really pay attention to. Yes, the music is great, but like
The artists themselves pay attention to it.
that's
Do
exactly
they
why
care
that's
enough about it?
Angle.
that's my issue. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm just trying to like shed light on that's parts because people don't really take it as seriously as they should. Because yeah, you can make great music. I'm like, what are you doing about the great music you're making? Why should you reach wider audience? So okay, let's talk about rollouts. What rollouts have stood out to you guys
This year?
Yeah.
No.
Like, are you saying within the last 12 months?
It hasn't
Like,
been up to
within the last
12
8
months.
months.
Since January.
I just think since January, people have been dropping songs with that rollout plans.
Word.
No, I think is people have pre-release plans, right?
But
and
not
unreleased plans.
sustained.
But
Like, they don't have
there's
rollout
no
post-drop.
post-release. I won't lie.
Even the pre-drop.
Even some of the ones I've been involved in, like post-release, they complete.
Like, so why exactly will you say that is? Because people just don't care enough.
I think people just believe that music
Will move for itself. Yeah.
I think everybody just believes in their like
Their source.
their stardom.
Yeah, that's
Their artistic
Right.
relevance. Yeah.
Fair.
like someone like Ashake now, like I don't think to market anything. Like he has 7 number ones.
That's Ashake though.
No, but
No,
still.
I mean, you
But
still have to
obviously,
market because
it's
before
It's still
yeah,
marketing.
you still have to
now.
market.
You still have to
Pre,
do
like a
work.
lot of them market pre, not post-drop.
No, but for someone like Ashake, I know that they still do a lot of work even
Post-drop.
post. Yeah.
Oh wow, you know that.
Word, I didn't know that also.
People-
How
no,
come you
people-
are the only
some-
one
I
that
feel
knows
like
slang?
Ashake has minimal things to do post-drop.
Because
like,
he
has to do.
already because yes,
still does
he's going to
minimal.
get to that number one, but you need to remember that people's attention span is very low.
Yeah.
Right. So something needs to still keep them there.
So Twitter beef.
Ashake doesn't even do that. So
Charlie,
I just want to
don't
say something
know.
Here's the
outside
thing,
of like.
yeah.
I don't know.
You know the
that
thing,
one.
Ife is a true one. I don't like it.
But why is that number
Right.
one so relevant right now?
OMG,
yeah,
please.
so I
Ife,
think,
like,
I think music is.
and to be
That's
fair,
question.
We're reading music wrongly. I think we're looking at music more from the angle of numbers, and numbers can be.
numbers,
That's why marketing.
numbers can
don't
lie.
lie.
Numbers
Numbers
lie.
don't lie.
Numbers
That's
do
what-
lie.
Numbers
Oh,
do lie on Apple Music.
And Spotify.
I've said it already, man.
Numbers do.
Numbers
don't lie.
Numbers
Check
do
the
lie
cover.
actually.
I'm not going to say numbers.
Numbers.
I don't know the thing. I don't
If you want
know.
to show me you have numbers, you show me on Spotify. I'll tell that.
TikTok numbers.
Why
Don't they lie?
why Spotify?
Why Spotify though?
I'll tell that. Not Apple Music. Like I just feel like
Why Spotify or Tidal?
it's easy to stream from.
Are you saying that people in Nigeria stream farming? But
Oh,
Ife, is it your
I'm not
interview?
going to put me on the spot with that question.
No, I
but
just ask.
people stream farm.
All
Nigerians
I'm
are
saying,
Nigerians.
I feel like I have to clear the air. I am.
You are
an
a stream farmer.
enthusiast. No, I am just. No,
why
I
are
am
you
just.
playing the air?
No, I am just curious. I just want to know things. I don't know anything.
Oh yeah, I don't know, like, to be honest. Like I'm
Oh,
just saying
wow.
that.
Ife is actually quite big for someone that doesn't know anything. though.
My own is that. My own is that if you're actually family, people
I can't
should
even
stop
believe
it.
this.
Because it's making other people
Why?
that are actually doing the work feel like they're not doing anything.
Yeah.
But why do those people need to be validated?
But do you?
by,
Oh, do you?
Why do
But
they
to
need
be
to be
fair-
validated by
To be honest,
numbers?
stream farming is not really sustainable.
It's not.
It's
Like-
not.
Because you can't
to
stream farm
sustain
number one
somebody.
for like 2
Ah,
weeks.
you can't.
But you
Expensive as
can.
fuck.
Do you
There
know
are
why
some-
you can't? So
there are
there
some
was a
people that
drop.
have done it too.
There was a
There was
drop.
a drop that was maybe stream farm like a 2 years or 3 years ago release that was number one last month or thereabouts.
Oh, what song was that?
I'm
Ah,
not going to speak now, James.
Yeah,
but-
it's TLO.
2 years
But yeah, if
ago.
you check your Twitter, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no way a 2 year.
is it 2 years old? 2020.
Yeah,
Yeah.
20.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2
2
years
years.
ago.
Damn.
Oh, was that a gentle drop?
No, it was a
You are heavy
solid
drop.
drop.
It was a very heavy drop.
It was
At that
heavy.
point in time, it was heavy, and it came back to number one.
No, I'm saying
After
like,
the person
was it?
dropped the project?
Did the person drop it gently?
No, the person dropped it gently.
Oh, okay.
I feel like Ben is trolling.
Ife is definitely
Ignoring
trolling. Like,
Yeah, but like
just,
that's
No,
stream farm.
that's why I
That
put you in
didn't
the
last
naughty
long.
corner.
That was, I think,
you are in the
wow.
naughty corner.
Marked like 2 days.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was like 2 days.
But I mean,
Number
yeah,
one.
but doesn't that like attest to the fact that attention span is different?
But that was not even attention span in this.
Wow. So are you saying the guy used?
There was no reason for
I
that
don't
song to be
believe the
number.
guy, James. Like, I just
She
feel
Why
like-
do you know that he's a guy?
You see number 1 to 100, right?
Mm.
And then a song comes from nowhere.
From nowhere,
Maybe from
wasn't
number
even number-
790 something and comes to number 1.
Him and his village
At least
people
you
started
see
listening to it now.
Yeah.
Again, yeah, I think
mean,
it's
that's
the
that's
whole.
the farm they went to take the stream from.
Yeah, where is the farm?
That's
In his
his
village.
father's farm.
Village now.
Fair enough.
That's
mean,
fine.
You know,
I
I
mean-
think the thing with like Apple Music and number one, I don't see any reason why something like that should determine whether a song is a hit or not. I don't see any reason why the charts should, like Apple Music, just Apple Music alone should determine whether.
I think
That's why I kind of appreciate.
So I'm actually
That's
gonna
why I
say
kind of
something
appreciate
serious.
turntable charts. I actually quite appreciate turntable. Just
I'm
for
looking
that
forward
reason.
to how it's going to play out.
yeah.
To play
I'm
out,
looking
right?
forward to how it will play out.
Shout out
But-
to the people who
But I
documented
feel
the
like
culture.
we still-
Documenting the culture.
Yeah. I'm
That's
just gonna
me.
say something real quick. Honestly, I think Apple Music or streaming in Nigeria is just a metric of how popular your song is. It's not necessarily a testament to whether your song is popping or not, or whether your song is like really a hit song. I think artists are the way the industry is just shaped right now, because we've never really had a good regulatory system. The fact that Apple Music has now become our regulatory system has just really, I would say,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can use a swear word here.
I already said fuck.
Oh, okay. It has really fucked us over greatly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because-
Also, go ahead.
No, finish.
Also, I think because some people need that screenshot of that number one to actually now push
Don't worry.
and get people to pay attention to them.
Yeah.
So some people don't actually want to get to number one because they want to get to number one and feel like they have a hit song. They need to get to that number one to now make people pay attention to their release.
So are you trying to say that number one is their post?
To be honest,
release
I think the number one is actually a gift. I think
That's their
I think
post
the
release
streaming
strategy.
era has actually done a lot for us, but it's also
Yeah.
been a gift and a curse.
And
Yeah.
like it's done great harm.
Yeah, because a lot of people in this industry right now just feel like, I mean, once you find your way, I don't know how. I'm not saying anybody's using any farms or anything, but I mean, if you
cute.
are doing nicely,
Do you?
Do
me,
you though?
I'm all for a black man getting his money however you want to.
Yeah,
do
but
it.
for streams, the artists that
So
don't
are
really
you-
care about your streams.
Let me ask you a question about Yahoo Boys here.
Why are we talking
Like,
about?
Wait,
my
say
guy
you're
really
all for a
said, don't
black
let me.
man getting
My
his
guy really
money.
said, don't let me ask you a question about you.
Oh, you say
The very-
you're all for a black man
Might as
getting
well
his money
ask
however he wants.
music-wise.
No, I'm
Okay,
saying
okay,
like
okay,
legally
okay.
now. It's not doing anything.
Okay.
I mean,
I mean,
stream farms
but
It's
are not
illegal.
Are they illegal?
Yes,
Some
it
is
is.
illegal, yeah,
It's
but-
theft. You are
For example,
stealing
Sherif
the number
Vibes
one.
does not care about your number one.
But that's a big artist.
He cares about his street cred, not number one.
But you know, he's a big artist on the
the
streets. Yeah.
But not on Apple
I
Music.
mean, so I feel like we often forget that like the streets of Lagos.
Don't fuck
when,
with Apple. They don't fuck with
bruh,
top 100.
that's why
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
that's
like,
why I'm saying that
T.I.
I don't know why
Blaze-
this should be a
I'm
determining
sorry that I'm
factor.
mentioning T.I. Blaze again. I'm not the
You're
biggest.
obviously a fan of T.I. Blaze.
No. When
Are you a fan
someone
of T.I.
once
Blaze?
someone starts his song with "I'm not a fool, I meditate every time you see me silent." That's a man from the streets letting you know. that-
Penguin. Penguin.
Yo.
Oh, on the 100.
Then the next line
He's
is,
going.
"My ears are blocked. If no be money matter, I know they hear them."
It's true. I can never ever hear you actually if it's not money.
He's going.
Bro, that's
It's
real
gone.
shit. That's real life
listen
shit.
to you.
No, listen to you. Shall send me your music.
I mean,
now.
and sometimes food
Don't
doesn't give
send
man
your
joy.
music.
Truly,
You
we all know
send
that.
James your music. You're not giving him money. It's not-
Honestly.
I'm gonna run me money. I'm not gonna lie. I know the.
No,
And-
but I feel like is a good thing in every way. We just still need to grow, right? Whether we have the charts, whether we care about the streets or not, we're in a good place.
Afrobeats.
Yeah, we're in a good place. However it wants to turn out, people will still do whatever they want to do, illegal, legal ones. But we just still need to make room for growth. Even the streets people still, at some point, there has to be some sort of regulation at some point, whether you care about the rules or not. I just feel like I'm just looking forward to how far we can go with the entire thing.
Yeah,
People,
man.
maybe when, like we've mentioned turntable charts, yeah, maybe when they grow into however we can see them grow into, people will move from that Apple Music space now to actually looking up to something else, and then another thing will stem from there, right? But for now, it's going. It is what it is.
It's really going though.
Circling back to your question about marketing.
I was about to come back there and say, so nobody has
No,
anything.
I
That's
think-
what
No, no,
stood
no,
out
like-
this year.
I don't judge the way I
We've just
drop.
really
I'm
gone
sorry.
around like the factors around.
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Fair. Go
So-
go off.
I don't think anybody, no offense to all the artists that put out music this year, I don't think anybody has actually done like a proper rollout
Yeah.
that would engage the audience. I think everybody has just, I don't know, for whatever reason. I mean, I'm saying even the heavyweights,
The big wigs.
even the heavyweights that you
Especially
expect.
the big wigs.
Yeah, because I mean,
Sadly,
maybe a lot has been expected from them over time, and maybe that's also like been a gift and a curse to them. The fact that like there's
There's
a lot
just
of
so
expectation,
much, yeah.
but just putting out music and just expecting the consumers. I also think the consumers, Nigerian consumers, don't really know what they want. I think that's a
You know
very
what's
big
fairs?
problem.
Bro, that's very
You know what's
sad.
All
fair?
shades
Music industry
intended.
is-
All shades for real.
It's just
just-
people
Like
don't really know.
Bolaji said something earlier.
You're quoting Bolaji now.
Bolaji, you said a lot.
I'm crying. It wasn't even on air. He said something about the industry not really ready for like the money that's about to enter. And that's because I feel like I personally feel like people are just not as educated as they should be, and people just want to vibe.
I also
Like-
think our poverty situation has just really
Word.
I
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
really a lot
You know,
of
it's
people
fair.
Things where you see people
that
and kind of
sapa is
contract
really
and things they
Yeah.
enter, you know it's poverty.
Yeah.
And a lot of
Yeah.
people lack
Bro, it's always
foresight. There's
poverty.
no foresight. People are too.
Then you say foresight twice, and I think you're talking about the artist, but go on.
You get my point. People lack foresight. They're not seeing the bigger picture, the end game.
You just see the $5,000.
Yeah.
no, I don't
like-
blame them because at the end of the day,
It's still
the
the
way
poverty.
music
It's a
has become in
mentality.
Nigeria now, music has just
Charlie.
become a gateway to like a new life. A lot of people, so many people are
Do you
not doing music
understand? Because they want to do
they
music.
want to do music. They just do music because, like, I mean,
very
I think so many
chop.
people blow.
I think the Nigerian audience indulge lots of
Rubbish.
Nonsense.
I'm so sorry to say. That's why it's
No,
not
outside of the music as well, just generally we indulge
indulge
rubbish.
rubbish.
We
Yeah.
like Nigerians like
Like,
that.
what do you think of? So there's this label that just dropped the talent.
You know, you can name names.
You are names now.
Okay,
Go off.
oh yes,
now.
what do you think of Mavins and Biryani? To be honest, I
Oh.
think Biryani.
Is it Brian?
Bayani.
Problems always.
I
think
like
you-
the rollout. I just
Yeah,
feel like
I like-
it was supposed to be for a different artist.
Oh, good.
I like Rollout because
You know the
I've
thing.
always
I'm
had
so,
that idea, man.
Bolaji, I'm so sorry. Do you know the thing? Yeah, like I actually love Lammy because this is literally what I said at midnight. Like literally what I was saying this to
love
someone on the
Rollout.
phone.
I don't know if you should have been for a different talent. But I love
certainly
Rollout.
don't
was-
see
it
him.
was
He
supposed to
doesn't
be
have the charisma for that.
I really love the
That's-
Rollout.
That content.
Like from the
I feel
unveiling
like
to
that kind of thing would have popped for someone like Crayon
thing.
when Crayon first came out. You know, he had this energy, he had this vibrant energy. I don't know how to explain it. When that song All Is in Order,
yeah.
his part on the song was very like, if they
Yeah.
did that for someone like Crayon,
About the
I
talent,
think he would
I
have
don't know,
gone.
sha. But I do like
What
the.
used to be wrong with you sometimes?
the announcement,
The announcement, like the
everything.
unveiling was
Even
false,
the
like,
rollout, the old boat thing that
but-
they're
Yeah.
doing, I think
I,
it's
because
So-
I'm always like,
But-
I think Nigerian artists need to do more due diligence in who they sign for or who they use.
Or
Like-
just brand
Not- this is
association.
not even about
Brand
the
association, like
brand
we don't take it
association.
things
Brand
seriously.
association.
It's not-
people's
it's not
moral
serious.
compasses.
I don't know-
Compass is very,
It's not-
yeah,
I don't know if it was
very
I think
moral.
when you put a bottle on the table and you said something about the brand can
Yeah.
yeah, like we don't take
But
things like that
brand
seriously.
association
And
is very,
it's,
very
it's
important.
an important thing, and these are the kind of things that people don't even fucking realize.
So either way, I like the concept about using a cab alien system. I don't
Yeah.
know boats.
Okay, so what does the cab have to? Okay, they'll play the song on the
Everything
Yeah,
is
of
just
course.
partnerships.
Yeah.
Just partnerships.
Okay.
So by the time
What-
they carry
what
this
they-
rider and
they
I'm
are
listening
thinking.
to Brian every time. Before you know it,
And
I'll
people,
Shazam
and
it.
a lot of us
But-
use Ubers like every
Every
day.
time.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
do like 4 or 5
so yeah,
rides in
it's
one day.
a
Imagine
way to
listening
move
to
your
Bayani
music
every
without
single
paying
time.
DJ.
Do you know the thing? Even if I
without
listen to
doing
him every day, I will never ever listen to him still.
Wow.
Ah,
Just
Part
saying.
must be
I
music.
not there. oh.
Please.
Just in case you forgot, this is my podcast. I'm
And I'm gonna say,
Word.
I think Maven generally. Now, I have a lot of friends at Maven. I love what they're doing, but like, I think given the resources that are available,
No, I think you're about to speak my mind, but go off.
I just feel like I'm not going to speak your mind. Your mind is very
Mine is
Your mind about-
dirty.
I mean, I just feel like there's a lot that can be done.
A lot.
So the video is very good. No
Very
cap.
good.
The unveiling was very good. But
Very good.
Then again, when you have someone of Maven social strata,
Social strategy.
you should obviously. I mean, they have that
Ad-libs.
financial.
Yeah, my problem with them
capability
is
to do
it's
that.
the same.
And also, there's a
Rinse
lot of
and repeat.
imbalance. There's a lot of imbalance because why is someone like Bayani getting that and someone like Magic's all he gets is come to Maven office and come and do
Come
a
and do the
release
same.
party.
Sure, I get. Do you know the
I
thing?
mean,
I feel like
Ira Star's rollout was everybody in the whole world knew that day that
And
Ira
an
Star.
artist
I mean,
came
I'm
out.
not saying it's the same way with Maven, but I feel like these are the things that always breed
Contempt.
contempt.
Yeah.
Because I've been in spaces like that where one artist thinks you're supporting the other
Yeah.
than themselves. It's just a very
Well, I think it's the
a
idea.
very tricky
Maybe the idea
situation.
they'll come to them.
Anything. I feel personally. I feel like obviously like these Mavens, the guys that they unveil, they've gone through like a whole process. They've gone through like a whole year of training,
Yeah.
artist
Development.
development
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So I feel like if you don't pay attention to that kind of person and like someone like Magic's now, you should be able to pay attention to Magic and
Yeah, but if you pay attention to Magic's personality, it looks like someone that's shy. So you can't give him this kind of.
yeah, do you know what I mean? Like no, I'm not. That's exactly what I'm
but
saying.
Has Bayani really done any?
That's now exactly what I'm saying. Like
Maybe,
as an artist.
Brian's personality is more
I mean,
up and jumping.
let's
But
be
like
Bayani.
I
mean, it's only been 2 days.
to be
Yeah.
fair,
Yeah,
but like
so
I feel like
let's see.
you should know the kind of like rollout you're giving whatever artist it is. Like someone like Ira, they brought her out as the pop princess. Ira is still the pop princess. They didn't really have, like you said, they didn't really have that for Magix. And Magix is such an amazing fucking vocalist. Like he's so good.
I'm looking out for Magic.
I was really-
Like I
need
really,
him
really
to-
want him
I'm
to
rooting
blow.
for
I'm not gonna
I need him
lie.
to
I was
pop,
really
pop,
disappointed with the way Magix was.
Like
And
it was like
Yeah.
as if they've.
'Cause
When
I saw
do you know the thing? We're now
it just
talking
felt
about.
like-
Do you know what I've noticed now? We're talking about Magix. We're
Spice.
talking about Ira. We're talking about the new one. Where is Boy Spice?
Oh,
See what I mean? Like, see what I mean? Like, I don't get
My problem
why.
with Mavins is they do the same rollouts.
Why you gonna
Because
recycle rollouts,
you
bro?
unveil an artist today, releases EP tomorrow. Like it's
So one thing is one thing.
self-titled. You don't
If
forget.
it works, if
Always
in
fight
Nigerians, I
tracker.
feel like if it works once, everybody just wants to stick.
And
No,
that's
no,
my
I-
problem with
I think
Nigerians.
it's
We're so
changed.
used to like washing things down, and it's so.
I think
irritating.
they've just made it like brand identity.
Yeah.
It's not cool anymore.
It's
Sorry.
working. Well, it's working for them. Look,
Looking for
Is
them to
it really? Is it
Well,
really?
And they are the biggest
working.
influencer.
It worked
They are
twice.
the biggest influencer
It
in
worked
Nigeria
twice.
on
Still
their
is
roster.
working.
So
I mean, they might not. Everybody
Don
will
Jazzy is the biggest
Don Jazzy is the
influencer.
biggest
everybody
influencer.
will
It
not
works
blow
twice.
at the same level, right? But it's still working for them. Still.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
you say it's working for them, and I want to understand how, because I feel like
If-
just because of that rollout, I didn't listen to the tape, and I know that there are definitely people like me.
sorry,
But still, you
I just want to
heard
say,
about it.
I did
Boy
hear about it,
Spice
of
dropped
course.
the tape. Am I right?
Yes,
Yes.
the name of the tape was Boy Spice.
No,
right?
so maybe that's the
What
thing
do
where the tapes are usually
Everybody
Self-titled,
wants-
yeah.
Has anybody still? Does
I don't
does,
even
does
know.
anybody play any song from that tape?
I don't even know
I've
one
heard- to be
song
fair,
except the one that was
I
the chorus
don't
of the one that
like
was everywhere.
I love
Project
Boy Spice so
actually.
much.
You Jones
so-
that he dropped the project.
I Jones that they unveiled him as an artist.
No,
I
me, I'm a Boy Spice fan, Sha.
Yeah.
No,
I'm a
Magic's
Magic's fan. Like I really
I
So
like.
didn't
I don't
pop,
want
pop.
to speak on this.
And in
because
all of
I was
this, don't
speaking because
forget-
I was actually listening to Boy Spice because I want to listen to Boy Spice, not because
Okay.
of the entire
Entire
thing.
thing,
So
yeah.
I won't be able
But
to
the key
speak
thing
on this.
that's still
And don't forget, they still have
that's talking
Ladipo.
about Maven.
Hey, God, ignoring. Shit.
Like they still do get their guys. They have people. So what is going on? I don't get it.
I think Maven is just trying to establish dominance right now. And
Yeah,
And that's
I think it's a
okay. But
legacy
like
thing.
Well, is it really about creating dominance? Because
they're building a fucking dynasty, bro.
that's a dynasty. Like having 10 talents on your roster.
That's a
But of the
dynasty,
old
an
10,
empire.
how many are successful?
I mean, that's successful.
That's just and that's the truth.
And if you put that
I mean, it depends on
card
what
card
you use to
against-
measure
if you put that
success.
card on card against
Against
like,
people that
YBNL,
YBN that they have only two artists. How
YBNL,
many
they don't do more
how
than
many
two,
did they
but
have?
you see, that's
But why are we competing?
It's not
No, not
competing.
competing, but
It's
like-
not competing.
No,
You
but
have to set
I guess it's
yourself
for
to a
everybody
fucking
has their
standard.
own. Everybody has their
Emo.
own.
Yeah,
Emo. Everybody knows what they want to do
it's
with
a
their
unique
own
entity.
labels.
It's a unique entity. You know what you want to do with
yeah,
yours.
well, then you must be able to focus on all.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
Like, I'm not like
No, but
you
something-
can't focus.
no,
It's like
you can't
children.
focus
It's like
on all.
children.
And
I don't think you can ever.
remember that there was like the
I don't think you can ever
But I didn't
focus
know, like I
on.
forgot it. Sorry, I just used to.
forget.
Sorry, let's not lie. There's still Korede Bello.
Is
Oh,
it-
the
she's
roster.
still there.
I would like to believe so.
Are you sure?
Correct, but like,
DNA
still
twins
there.
have they left?
Oh yeah, they left.
Hala,
Oh, there are
wow.
plenty. Oh, make we
They
no
left.
lie. They're actually plenty.
There's so many. So how do you want to focus on all your artists at the same time?
I mean, it's like children. I don't think
you can't focus on all your children if you have so many.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
what it is.
You,
You
you
want
end up having favorites.
the one we
I-
get-
I will
the one
not
we
else
get
I
find-
think
glory.
it's that way with labels that have like a lot of artists.
the one we get glory in glory go shine.
Well, but you guys also pushing glory. If you're not pushing glory,
And even the artist
Omo.
needs to do a lot of work. I feel like a lot of artists that are signed to labels like this always just leave the
Feel
work.
like-
it's it's difficult for me to put in the work when there are like 7 other guys. Like
Apart from
But
that,
some
another
people
thing I need to
do
say is
work.
it's also difficult for you to put in the work when you're not the ultimate decision maker in your
Yes.
process.
So you can be unruly and then
unruly,
but that's difficult. You're bound by a contract. If the ultimate, if you have a team and then you and your team gather and say, okay, we're trying to do this, we're trying to do that, or we shoot this, we shoot that, you do all of that, package it, and bring it to the decision makers, and the decision maker says, oh no, this is not the direction we want for you. It's done.
Yeah, but like
So
Jim
regardless of
said,
that work,
do these artists really want to blow? Like it's one thing for us.
yeah, the younger.
Like we want them to blow. I want them to blow. But do
they
also
really want to
Like
blow?
they put in the work to blow. Like you can't be in a label and the label is forcing you to record.
Yeah.
I'm not going to force you to record. Like if you can't record and say so person, no, this like 5 tracks, pick 2. Like let the label also see that this person is putting in the work. Not that Alpha, Ife, we're recording today. Bro, I'm tired. I'm sleepy. No one is going to force you to record.
Yeah.
So the artist also need to put in the work. So in as much as we think the label might not give them full energy, are they giving the label full energy?
but
Like, it's a
another
two-way
thing we often leave out when we talk about artists is they're human beings at the end of the day.
They are human beings who
They're human beings that go through everyday problems like us. An artist can be depressed. I mean, someone like Crayon went on
Can
Twitter
be.
to say, talk about his
Oh,
journey
yeah.
through depression, and that's something that like a lot of people,
Like we all think
A lot of people are
artists
just-
are immune to depression.
yeah, a lot of people they just neglected that fact because I mean, a lot of people were comparing Crayon and Rema came out at the same time.
But we don't know what Ken was going through. So like, it's
yeah. So I mean, a lot of people just went on. This guy's on serious. He's not putting out music, but you don't know the
this guy feel the deal.
I think everybody just needs to cut each other some slack and.
Honestly, it's not even about artists right now. It's just people in general.
People
are actually going through a lot of shit, and you just want to just yarn. That's why I don't.
Thank God for whatever Malé was going through. We have a very
that's album of the year, man.
See, that's album of the year.
Album of the year.
Not speaking of Malé.
Shout out to Malé.
Shout out to
Valo, Masha.
The goat.
Everybody.
You're my goat.
Everybody.
I'm finished.
Everybody that put in work on that album.
You're my goat.
This guy can beat me up here if I speak.
I have to say.
Yeah, but I think Omale has.
No, it seems like
I'm going to say this
for now. Yeah.
So I want to say this on record for the first time. I think what Omale has done with Boy Alone. It's a moment in time for Nigerian music. That amount of vulnerability on an album. I would say Boy Alone is like Frank Ocean's Blonde in an Afrobeat sense. I know that's every comparison.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like the fact that you put that
officially.
part at the end.
Because bro, with that album, you could put yourself in Omale's shoes.
Yeah, like the guy is a fucking poet.
That album just shows that everybody is sad, man.
Because Sad Boy is
choco.
I mean, it's the country now.
People are sad, and I've noticed that with music or with anything, people like to connect to something, right?
Yeah.
And he was literally just speaking everybody's
mind.
Yeah, but I really need Omale.
That's why everybody on the tweets. I'm a mess. Not a mess in Jesus' name.
I need him to walk us through the process. Like this is part of what I call.
Oh my God! If you're saying this,
I don't think it should walk us. Need to be explained.
Yeah, I don't think it should walk us through the process. Let everybody interpret it.
Omale, if you're listening to this, please call me. Omale, if you're listening to this, please call me.
Omale, don't call.
You can speak to him.
Let's talk.
I want to know what was going to. That album is.
Do you know the thing? I think that's one. That's like I said. I tweeted it one time, and I said Omale's album was God's gift to me. I don't know about y'all, but it was God's gift. What was God's gift to me because
God gave you?
Because like you said, just being able to connect to somebody's music.
That deep.
Like he doesn't do much. Like he doesn't say much, and he's blessed.
And and
God,
the melody.
He's literally just giving you. He's literally just using words. He controls his words. He's a poet.
And the question is,
that's the thing.
The question is crazy because like the album just sings.
Outside of all of this sad thing, one thing I must give him respect for is the way he masks all of his raunchy stuff in really
depressive music,
sweet words. Like it's very nasty stuff.
Do you get?
That's why I respect him.
That's why he's the goat.
That young man is very nasty.
That's some deep album. I really wish we could have deep albums in Nigeria.
That's the thing. Like I said, I was saying it before that there's this artist, that is big. Everybody respects him. I said to Bolaji, but he doesn't have depth. Like his music doesn't have any depth.
Who that?
I'm gonna say it's off camera.
No, give us a clue.
It's actually Rema. Rema's music doesn't have any depth.
His vibes now. It's going.
It's gone, in fact. It's gone, in fact. But Rema's music has no depth.
If I speak,
it doesn't mean he's not a hit maker.
No. I think
it doesn't mean
if his album doesn't have depth, I might agree.
His music generally.
But I think his music generally. I mean, Rema came out. The first video that we saw of Rema was Rema as a trap star.
Yeah.
Then he transitioned.
Then transitioned to an Afrobeat artist.
Does that actually translate to depth?
No. I just want to say something. If you listen to a song like Rewind, I don't know if anybody here knows Rewind. That's Rema showing you his depth. But people don't listen. A lot of people don't know the song because Nigerians don't listen. When you listen to an artist, you just listen to the popular songs. If you want to comment on someone's artistry, I feel like
ones that do not make
listen to his entire compilation and decide that okay, this guy is this way or this guy is that way.
I personally just
listen to Rema. That's why I think Rema will do well in an American space than in the UK space.
I think Rema will do well anywhere.
Because bro, UK space they do deep music.
Yeah, music has a connection.
That's connection.
Yeah.
So they need to connect.
But for me, Rema has made records that you can connect to in that way.
With J5.
I mean,
I did die.
That J5.
I feel like what Rema has done.
Yeah, with J5.
I feel like what Rema has done is just he has made all sorts of music and just it's like okay, anyone that you will like. Yeah, if you want this type of, I feel give you Afrobeat Rema. You want Pangolo music.
He made all sorts of music.
I think he has done.
I feel like he has gone.
I mean, if he listens to Spaceship Jocelyn
now.
That's
depressed music.
A depressed song.
Yeah,
I think he has.
The peace of mind. See, Rema's artistry is so diverse that like
it's very diverse. I give him that, but I don't. I still don't.
He has let it go that like okay, if you want this type. The only thing I'll say about Rema is personally, I feel like giving the hype on the album, he had talked about that album for for so long that this album is going to change things. This album is going to do this.
Do you know I forgot
And
that album was this
dropped,
year?
and
I think
I was
the
disappointed.
problem where we split albums a lot.
And Splitter Boy alone.
It puts the artist on
everybody,
Under so much
everybody.
pressure.
Even the artists themselves.
They also hype the
When you
album.
speak
up.
about your album,
Yeah, when you
But I
hype it
have to
up.
let you know that my album is coming back. It's coming
I
out.
know, but when you hype it
But
up,
let's talk
you
about
have
his
to
album
deliver
for
on
a
that
long
point.
ass time. Yeah, that's
But
what I'm
speak, I don't
saying.
deliver.
If you
It's
want
the
to
problem.
talk your shit, sorry, I'm because if you want to talk your shit, you have to stand on it to like.
Yeah,
show
I mean,
the
fairs,
audience.
it's just what it is.
fairs.
I mean, I'm still a Rema fan.
That's why.
I'm a Rema fan. I love Rema's
Kukuruku.
music, but I just
Yeah.
don't think he
That's why I
has
fuck with
enough.
Kukuruku, man.
What's Rema like again? What's your problem?
Kukuruku is backing everything up now. Like the boy
What's your
has,
problem?
He has beer ears.
Why are we on this?
Kukuruku is Cook Beats. Who are you speaking about?
Who is the artist?
That question
That question.
you ask
is for
God.
I have no idea what you guys are saying. Man.
Okay, speaking of Omale and speaking of like Boy Alone, I want to compare. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but well, I'll do it anyways. I kind of compare Omale's Rollouts and Subaru World. Subaru
I think Subaru would have a better role.
Okay, but
Like
He had
you
a
said,
rollout.
like you said,
He
he
had
created
that's-
a whole
He created a universe.
universe.
something that's very common
A
is
digital
that
universe.
both albums they actually stuck to theme.
Yeah.
A lot of albums these days, nobody they really follow their theme to the end, but both albums really stuck to
It's
theme.
difficult.
But Subaru World,
He
bruh,
created a fucking universe.
He tried.
Are you the goat?
Yeah, but
There's so many things to still
So this
explore
is
with
what
that
tips it.
album. I hope it does.
this is what tips the scale for me. It is
The music.
the music. Like so, you have a perfect roller plan. You created the universe.
Are you a fan of Santi's music, Jen?
Yes, I would always say, I love Santi, but this last tape,
You know when you guys are about to talk shit on you, they always say I love you.
I love you.
just one. You guys always say, you know what, I
Without
love
disrespect.
no. This
Make it
last
not be
tape-
like
this
say.
last tape did not match. Like it didn't match the rollouts. And this is
I
not
agree.
content. This is I'm saying either from mixing,
I
production.
think no, I think the mixing was good enough. I just think like with
even
Santi,
the boy does not think.
No.
I
You know
think
this-
with Santi it's just a situation of.
I think
It was
I,
just very
I have to agree. I have to
yeah,
agree,
it's
but like,
experimental.
the era is just.
For Malay,
It was very experimental.
was there a rollout plan?
there definitely was.
Was there?
All that
Was there?
purple kidney that
It
he's
was
doing.
just
All
He's
the-
always been
I know,
doing
like
the
they,
purple
I
thing.
mean, he has always been doing it, but like just I feel like they
Yeah, but
was,
for the small
even
rollout
with
plan,
this,
his album is perfect. So
You know one thing I want-
cannot not notice any little rollout
yeah,
plan.
You know one thing I want us to bring back in Nigerian music: activations.
as per Maven is activated.
Wonu never. Please.
Wonder
Why
why?
you like this?
Sorry, sorry, y'all.
I mean, Nigerians don't even do any activation
Activation.
at all. I mean, Kendrick came all the way from Yankee to come and do activation in
Yeah,
Ghana.
that was a
But you
good
need to
move.
consider funding too.
I
I
was
mean,
in,
but a lot of these people have funding now. You can't
People
tell
are
me
funding.
Oh,
people
other
are getting
people.
people are
People
getting
get
money.
money.
There's a
Money
lot of
is
money
coming
going
to
around.
Not
no, but you guys just actually
If you have the
there's
money,
a
I feel like
lot
you should
of
invest in your
money
art.
in music.
It is your music, it's your
Ha.
art, it's your life.
Yeah, like I said, I think.
I
activation should
mean,
come back.
If you're
hear
not
you.
putting money into your art, I don't see what you're putting.
Maybe not full scale activation, but.
But I mean,
Yeah,
to the
fairly
littlest things. Man, but shout out to Maven again on
Maven's
doing their own
activated.
beats. Doing their
I
own
mean,
beats
they're
in terms
trying.
of,
They're
like,
trying. At the end of the day,
marketing.
they can't do it all. Like they're trying. I give that to them. But like, bro,
So they can,
I mean,
they can do it
if
all.
you're saying
They-
activation,
they can't do. They are really
Omale still did that
setting the
purple
trend.
party thing recently. I feel like it
Yeah.
was a really nice.
It's still
It was a
parts
good
now.
look.
Yeah,
Even
it's
the
a really
even the
nice
Sprite
look.
thing. Oh my god, did you guys watch
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Sprite?
the Sprite
You
thing
see,
was a good
that
look.
is also parts. Like
a really
even it
nice
still
look.
follow
That-
the
that's
theme
the sweet
of the
rollout now,
depression.
Yeah.
But the Sprite thing was a song for Sprite. And was,
Yes, now,
was a
but
campaign
It was a
as an
movie, like,
ambassador.
it was a campaign, yeah, but like even just
It's still-
like
yeah, everything
everything
still stuck
everything
together.
was still part of the.
Yeah.
He still follow the album thing. He was still
Subaru
talking about his
World, though,
depression,
I really want
his
to see
anxiety.
more, man.
From who?
Yeah, I think that's
From
about
Jonah of
to
the album now. Is it from me?
Call his name now. Are you?
Santino,
Santino.
Crow Santino.
I mean,
Oh, Santino.
Me, I'm a big fan of Santi. I like the fact that like
I
Santi
love
came,
Santi so
he came
much.
into the scene
and changed
right
the
from
game.
as Ozibi. No, he didn't.
He changed the game.
I won't say he changed the game. I think Santi just made us that
subjective,
it
changed the
diversified
game is
our sonic
subjective,
palette
to be
as
fair.
as like it made us see that we can
something
Music
else.
is beyond.
yeah, you guys can make
Yeah.
make other stuff, and I appreciate that because Santi, I mean, is a visionary at the end of the day. But
Shout out to Santi.
but what he has done with Subaru
Oh,
World,
Lord.
no offense to anybody like that probably is a huge Santino fan, but I just feel like the music could have been way better.
A lot better.
It could have.
I like the album. I mean, I preferred obviously. I
theme
preferred
of the
Money
album
on the
is
Jungle.
nice, but it's just
Yeah, I feel like that also like played a role on why people listen to the music in the first place. Like just the rollout, and that's my point. Like, there's just so much you can do with music. There's just so much you can do in
I
the
think
entertainment
he can still
space.
salvage it.
I think so. He's still
I love
going
that song.
after. He's still going.
yo, it's
still
21
going after.
songs on that album. First of all,
First of all, why?
why
Why?
21 songs?
If
I know
you
it's
can-
your art, but still.
But to be fair though,
Chris Brown has
like
dropped how many?
Santi
over 10
staff
songs.
guys
He
for
can-
like
he
How
years.
many
has to
Chris
drop
Brown
it.
album you don't listen to?
I'm a
Them.
Chris Brown fan.
Now you listen to the last one.
Yo, he sounds like it's a joke.
It's difficult to pull back a 20 album. Bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's like
the market has changed. Attention span is a bit.
Nobody
lower.
listens
Like
to
this
Beru's
attention span
album.
is.
Nothing is.
And the
on
sound is
level,
too. It just transitions.
it's too different for-
Yeah, it's too many moving parts just happening at the same time.
But he created a universe. I give him that.
Yeah,
Like, he
that's-
brought people into his world.
I think that was the
and that
last
was
major
cool.
rollout plan we've had in the industry.
Seriously, so is Black Bones a
Major-
joke too?
oh, for real?
Was that last
No,
year? or this
no,
year?
that rollout
what
was
is it?
solid though. Let's
That
not
was
lie.
solid.
rollout.
What? Switch rollout.
Subaru was.
Oh yeah, it was. It was. It
Over-
was.
That was like the
It
last
was,
Over
it was
Purple Boy.
engaging. It was
Very
engaging
Over Purple
throughout.
Boy.
That was.
But the
I remember
music
seeing
just
one
didn't
video and
level
I
up.
was
Yeah,
so
like the music
excited.
level up with the rollout. That is
Damn.
my
I
own ground.
had a lot of
That kind of
expectation.
reminds me of this guy's project. This guy's his show.
Cool
Okay,
show.
wait.
Black show.
Oh yeah.
Blacks-
The
Like
therapy
the
thing.
hype behind the show. Like, bro, I went to that concert because
Oh, the
Crusade thing.
was that this year though?
Yeah, it was
yeah, that
that.
was this year. That
Shit,
was
that was
April.
February
That was
14th.
Valentine's.
That
No,
was
it was February.
It was
Oh
February.
wow,
Yeah.
that was this year has been wow.
This year has been long.
Yeah, don't
so-
choke.
Was it?
Ooh.
But it-
Yeah,
that
so
was
just
this year.
that show,
We need a
like
break,
the hype behind the show was like, oh shit, I
but
must be
was
there.
the rollout plan for?
It was part of the album, part of the.
Was it
Was
this year
that
he
really a
dropped out?
rollout?
No, I'm not
What
talking about
was
the
it?
rollout.
Don't
I'm
they
talking
have
about
one
the
in
last
January?
year
Was
now.
in line
Line
with
with
what it
every-
stands for. So
No, I'm
Yeah.
not.
the
No, I'm
rollout
not
plan.
talking about the rollout, like his album rollout. I'm
You're
not
talking
talking
about
about
Sticking
just
Team,
that
Abi?
show
Sticking
and
Team.
how he brought people into, like he followed the theme of the
also,
project that is
yeah.
even coming
but-
now, but like the show didn't just match.
My nigga just don't make money.
Content-
oh.
content
for is
He sold
different.
the like, Crusade. Everybody come to Crusade.
Honestly, shout out
pull
to
up.
Black Bones. I was at the first
Shout out
show
to
at
Black.
Mario Kola, and to be honest, that show was scanty. It was
Which
scanty
one?
as well. I remember
But
that was
he didn't-
2019,
he didn't
I
invite
think.
you to this
Okay.
one.
It was yeah.
Shout
And
out
I
to
went to
him,
this one
man.
as well because like
The crowd.
Yeah, we
was-
saw each
Yeah.
other.
crowd was-
oh we did
Damn,
and
can't stand this boy.
No, Adisa was definitely better.
yeah, it sold out. I mean,
I'm happy for him. I feel like he said it's
I think that's one of the most organic. He pushes his craft himself. Like he doesn't
That
look
man
for
is
it, but, like,
different.
guy used his marketing budget
that boy
to buy a car.
is insane.
Are you whining me?
That man is different.
Use your marketing budget
He's
to buy
built
new
differently,
Benz.
bro.
I think Black was an international celebrity that makes music.
Yeah.
Damn. And do you know the thing? I have
No,
this.
it's not a bad thing.
I have this.
It's just
I have this. Like call it a. I have this
Hot take.
thing. Hot take. God bless you. That's what Black is doing for himself. He can't do for anybody else.
no. What should
Well,
you do
he's
for
trying
anybody
to-
else?
No, like
Well,
I'm saying, like
he's
imagine
He's trying
if.
to him, yeah.
imagine
he's
if-
trying for Tariq.
Why?
Like,
To be
Like,
fair,
I'm saying like why should you do
Why
it for
should I do
someone
for
I'm
But
not
he's
saying
still
no. I'm
doing
just.
it to
I'm
an
thinking
extent.
about what's his name? Black in form of a music
like a music
executive.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no,
don't-
no, I mean,
I feel like
it's
he will
very-
probably grow
you-
into that one day.
the approach to
I
Black's
feel like
marketing is
if-
very one-on-one. It's
if
very
label-
personal.
Yeah, it's very personal. That's my point.
Yeah.
So like,
It's
I don't
one man's
think
personal
you know how
for
someone
himself.
like Don Jazzy now. Don Jazzy can do for other people. Do you get what I mean?
Well,
Like,
I
and
don't
he
know,
can
but
also do
I
for
think it's only
himself.
fair for him to go into that role in whatever
Yeah.
in his label now. It's only
Yeah.
fair he goes into that role.
Fair enough. There's that.
Like give him
section.
a chance to even fail or succeed.
Let him even do his own first. At
Yeah.
least maybe I will pick me
Because
before y'all.
whatever budget he has,
young
he's doing so
preacher.
well.
The album is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Is
see
that
how
this
that
year?
goes.
Yeah,
Yes,
it says it's this year.
I still feel like is a what's it called? Is a continuation of the
Like it's a story. Like
He had a
that's not a story,
Yeah.
but it's a
bro, like, he
pattern.
had a-
Yeah.
And he's still following his pattern.
Yeah.
Which
I know,
Sex
I know, I know,
overload.
I know for a
Yeah.
fact that Black Bones is someone that it thinks things through.
From a
Like,
Yeah.
crusade to
He
young
says it now. I think he
preacher.
said it in an interview with Court. He said that before while he's recording the music, he already knows what he wants to do.
Yeah, like
That's so
big
fucking
ups
crazy.
to
Like
Black for that.
that's.
That's art.
I saw that somebody
That's
use their
art, man.
marketing money to buy car.
That's someone that is extremely thoughtful.
So fuck all these TikTokers and
Yes.
so
And
he
he
used
doesn't
his
even
money to
have-
buy
Love
car.
TikTokers.
What is
though.
he pushes
No,
himself?
love
like,
TikTok and not that way, but yeah.
Oh, do you feel TikTok has done so well for Nigerian music?
how did you enter TikTok?
No,
You know
I
what?
said
If I
big
even
ups
start
to
with TikTok,
We will
we
not
only
end.
here today. They vex me like mad.
Loving you.
And it costs
Yeah,
die.
because TikTok is also a marketing plan. It's a rollout plan.
No, it's
I
not.
think
Some
it's
people,
done.
yes,
It's
Yeah,
done as
some
much
people they've
damage.
added it
people
to
it
their
is, some people write
they've added it to
in
their
line
rollouts.
with-
No, I'm saying like,
TikTok.
I won't say it's the best rollout.
Person
It's the
never
best
says,
thing
"Look,
of the
I
year.
want to do TikTok. I don't want to do radio. I don't want to do
two of us,
TV. It's only TikTok
I
I
do
want
not
to do."
consider it. But
I don't
for some
think it's
artists,
best
when
for
they're
the
writing their songs,
People have
they
said
say,
that to
okay,
me.
what would sell on TikTok?
Yeah.
So that's why I think like TikTok
I
has
feel
really
like-
fucked up the industry.
I feel like
It's
TikTok
done as much
Together,
damage
don't worry.
as
TikTok reduce how do I put it? TikTok kind of takes away from the music,
From the art,
from the arts.
I think TikTok has just made us look for virality now.
Yeah, like nobody.
Everybody's looking for
It's
stuff that.
Everyone's looking for the catchy
oh
chorus,
shit! There's a
catchy-
word for it. It reduces the longevity of music.
Well,
she did it.
It takes away from
Proud of
the
you.
song. I don't like it. It takes away from the songs, and it's just like
like someone catchy.
because even a song like
The dances
of
are
course I
even the
fucked
same
up.
these days.
Of course,
It was so
I mean,
big.
how many?
And now it's just so why? And it was such an amazing song. You get me? So it's
Oh
like,
yeah, I agree on that
agree,
regard. I feel like the moment
when TikTok takes over,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
dies
It
on
just-
TikTok,
I
guys,
swear, it
and
just
it's-
dies every- and it's such a
people
problem.
get tired of like hearing the
I'm going to
same
get
thing
tired of
over
hearing
and
it on
over
TikTok now.
again.
so how
same
are we
thing
going
with,
to? I think we should.
alcohol,
I think we should
alcohol.
abolish.
that
Oh,
was-
was a
that-
pandemic.
That was
that was
obsessive.
terrible.
That
That
was such an
terrible.
obsessive.
Like people
Was
were
a
using
problem.
People
palm
were drinking palm oil,
Like,
drinking palm
No,
oil.
that was a
foolish.
problem.
That was the
No,
problem.
I mean even
did
Joe Boy had to go up and
The
put up a
artistic
statement.
could
yeah,
have
that's
gone
right.
into depression, guys.
He
Don't
had
do
to change.
that.
He had to
You have to
change
change
the
the title
song.
of the song on
Yeah.
DSP. Yeah.
I mean, come on.
You people are too wicked. That's the point.
People used to overdo.
Overdo.
Relax. It's
Relax.
enough. That's another TikTok. Oh, TikTok
Oh,
is
God.
So
shit.
you see, Lammy is a product of TikTok.
No, I don't even.
You know, I don't even be spending time on TikTok like that. But
Random-
after our TikTok did shout out to Moji. Moji is in studio, by the way. After our TikTok did 1,000 views.
Wow. So now you've become.
So now
a
like you say
TikToker.
TikTok.
Come a full TikTok. I show you the 1 minute.
So you're already doing.
Yeah.
Only by.
Yeah, that's another person I really respect. Young
Who that?
John. I think Young John takes his time to push
Yeah, that was his
every
music
song.
evolve, like
Ah,
grow
I give him that.
and die. Like he doesn't
He would
push
take
through.
his time. He first did it with
Started with
Dada,
Dada.
then he did the remix.
He gave that his full lifespan, like enjoy.
Enjoy it. Then
So
he
now
did
he's
the
doing
remix.
normally.
Now he's doing normally. I feel like he's gonna
Let's
do
see,
the last
let's
one
see
as
there'll be a
well.
third one.
There's the one that is the song.
Popping already now.
No. He has one song. Can't remember the name of the song. With video on the tape as well.
Oh yeah, with video, yeah.
So
Oh.
hopefully they
I
tap into
never
it.
listened to the tape.
I listened to the tape just
I never
because
listened to the tape.
of normally.
Question.
I really liked it when I heard it. Which is very,
Normally it's very popular.
Yeah.
very no even
Content me on Snapchat.
when I first heard it when it
Those
first came out. I didn't like that.
Yeah, but if I'm speaking about TikTok, to us, I think TikTok has done more bad than good. But to some artists,
It doesn't
that
very
went there
helpful.
because of
change
TikTok.
their
Yeah.
life. CK's life has changed forever.
Finesse.
If I blow money, I mean,
I mean, Fields is an international artist.
If I broke
As
my
it is like
business,
this.
Yeah.
they don't turn international.
TikTok. Blow up.
Yeah, what do
everybody.
you think of having snippets like 30 minutes, 1 hour? I think it's getting
30
overflowed.
minutes, I mean 30 seconds.
10 seconds
Ah,
to
is it
1
30?
minute.
How many hours?
Like because
I was like, how many sleep?
that's Asake was.
How many sleep?
almost
How
the
many
whole
hours?
song.
I mean,
Snippet.
another thing. Okay, one thing we should talk about here is Ashake has really changed how snippets are viewed. Because why is this man's snippets
Oh, a minute.
the whole song?
Bro.
Whole song was that? I think it was.
Even
It was
Terminator.
Terminator now.
No, there was one before Terminator that was the whole song as
Palazzo.
well. It was Palazzo.
Oh,
Like
bro.
he had
I
just
know
like
the lyrics.
Just leave
he had
Ashake,
13
man.
seconds left in that song, and that song still went number one.
Just
Are you
leave
whining
Ashake.
me?
That
No,
one
the thing is, like I
different.
said, it's grace. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
like it's God.
It's not grace. Let's
no,
not lie.
no, it's grace. It's
No,
grace.
it's not-
man
Once
is
God
grace.
says it's your time, it's your time. Ashake has paid his dues.
We need
man.
to stop saying that.
That's
all this
why.
grace.
No. At the end of the day, it is grace because there's some people
No,
that are
it's not-
fucking.
it's not just
There are people that are better than
Ashake's been around
Ashake.
for a while.
No, I know,
There are
but it's
people
not
that are
just tied
better
to
than
grace.
Ashake that if
It's
you
not just
give-
tied to
no.
grace alone.
No, it's not. But
Consistency,
But still, like,
consistency,
grace,
hard
hard work.
grace.
There's
If you
everything.
if they count everything, Ashake has done.
He has paid
He
his
has
dues. He even
put
says
in
it
the
now.
work.
What did he even say on that song? In my class, I mean,
Before the,
I don't blow,
Yes,
but I know I said. He knows his
Ashake's
sets
fans,
now.
like, he knows his
for like
sets
4
now.
years.
He knows his sets now.
now.
He
So,
like,
I mean,
Mr. Money with the
just
vibe.
leave him. Just
I mean,
leave him.
So anything he's
The
saying
original
now,
Mr.
he
Money.
deserves. Who is
No,
the fake
Mr.
one?
Money.
I didn't
No,
say
no,
anything.
bro.
Seriously, the fake one.
I
didn't even say anything
I
now,
didn't
like-
insinuate
You
it.
said the original Mr. Money.
Because I mean, the song Mr. Money had come out.
Oh,
before.
the original
He said,
Mr.
yeah,
Like you
Money.
say, you want
That's one
cook
cool.
me.
Nah, I just said Mr. Money now. Then I mean,
That's fine.
by the way,
Moving on.
Lady by Ashake is a great song. It's an old
Yeah.
song, but
Yeah.
Listen to the old Ashake when I was in
No, I know that.
And
lady song. I
Body.
heard this one year.
Oh, that's a
Body.
jam. That's a
That's
jam.
it.
That's a jam. That's a jam.
Body.
That's a jam.
That's a
Ah,
jam.
Ashake.
What is a
Where?
jam? What is a jam?
spiritual music, man. Spiritual
God.
Amokwe music.
So let's kind of go out of the music for a second. What has happened in your lives recently that has stood out to you guys?
Bro,
Stood out like
Sapa they kill
Can
me.
be good, it can be bad. Can you just come and share?
It's true.
But I see they going for my life with that now.
Okay. Real life
Somebody
scenarios.
go and
What's
take
going
a
on?
shit.
What's going on? Everybody.
I want to do a cup.
Bolaji,
Bruh, I told you,
for once. Can you just behave?
Finish that sentence, bro.
What?
Finish that sentence.
Don't
Let
do
everybody
it.
hear you.
I'm
not-
officially 4
Okay,
days
you have
old.
what?
No, I have some advice for you regarding Oko.
I can't stand you, Ife. But yes, Ife, start. Let's go.
Why am I starting?
Because you didn't start the last
I
time.
like this one.
Wow.
I'm listening. You always have something going on in your life.
Wow, I do.
No, to be fair,
His
you
life
always
is
have something
very
going on.
busy.
I know, like, Ife, you live such a fucking fast-paced life. I mean, same, but yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, why are you putting me on blast?
Lead us,
on
lead
record
us,
like
Blast.
that?
lead
Just
us in
tell me
this.
what has
My life is
happened.
not fast paced. I just sit
It
down
is
and do
very-
nothing with my life all day.
That's cap.
Let the man cook. Don't worry.
What has been going on in my life?
What has happened that stood out to you that you're like, oh shit? It might be good, it might be bad, just anything.
Oh man, it's just Nigeria, man. Lagos is just like so.
So nothing good has happened. Must it be the bad one? Not
the
saying
good
Nigeria
thing-
is bad though.
I don't know. I've not done anything that's been mind blowing to me.
Don't worry, Ife's expectation of himself is insane.
I know, like, Ife has this very high expectation. Like, I mean, it's good, but it's just like, I can see it.
Sorry. Let's more do promo for here. Something good has happened. Ijoya class of charity is
Oh
coming.
my god! 22, baby!
So, I mean, shout out to Ijoya.
Shout out to
the
Ijoya.
guys at Ijoya that
Nah,
doing
that
the
one.
work.
That's me. Shout out to me.
Yeah, shout out to
you
the
did,
entire Nigeria this thing because
It's not
Put
easy
in
doing
so
what
much
I do
work.
in Nigeria,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Shout out
not
to the
easy.
good
It's
people
not
at
easy.
Ijoya.
Love,
You know the thing,
love.
I was always so obsessed with like everything they were doing, but like,
For real?
yeah, before
Yeah.
because to be fair, I feel like I told somebody this, but like,
Mustafa.
you're so annoying. I told
Time
somebody
out
this
for
when
the
I
young
first started that like I had applied to Nigeria because it was just so crazy.
You had
Just
so Oti
Wow,
apply.
we apply.
it was just so crazy to see. Like, I think creating an album is one thing, but then creating a compilation album is
insane,
another
yeah.
ball.
Yeah,
game.
shout out to everybody.
I didn't
at
think
Ijoya.
I didn't know it was that crazy
Please
till I
invest. If you
started.
have money, please invest in Nigeria. Please.
Yes,
Please
yes,
do
invest in
invest in
Nigeria. Shout out to
Nigeria.
Toba Adjino, Tolu Daniels,
I feel
Ife
like
Falola,
They
they know
Aisha,
what they're doing.
Fancy,
Please.
Love.
Mide Michael, everybody that's just
Just-
like
They know what they're
held
doing.
it down,
Love,
man.
love.
I thought it was easy
Unpaid
until
promo shower, yeah.
yeah.
unpaid promo.
I'll
So
Yeah,
come.
I mean, because we've
that's a
seen
good
the
thing
work.
that's happened
we
to-
can. we
Okay,
can all
so
be
Ijoya has come now. When is it
honest.
coming out?
Ijoya what?
The album.
It's coming
Class of
out this
22.
year.
When?
That's a 22 can come out
It can't.
22.
It has to come out in 22.
This year, nah, don't worry. It's coming out this year, don't worry.
I feel like you just don't know the dates, but no P. Lammy,
I don't know
Shit.
anything.
Mommy,
I don't
take
know anything.
the floor.
I don't know
Nothing-
anything about Ijoya, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm just
right,
out here
fair.
vibing.
Ife is the
People
CEO.
lie too much, and I don't like it. They say what was happening in my life.
What has kind of been crazy that's happened? Anything crazy. I mean, it might be good, it might be bad. Just anything.
I prefer not to speak. I think we work really because I mean I don't really have a life outside work.
Damn.
Did you mention where you work?
I know, right? I was waiting for you.
Do we have to share that information?
Yes, I work at the Native.
I don't mention.
I am lead project manager at
He's going.
KBLT Cotswold.
Mm.
And I work in marketing and sales at Empire.
He's going.
Empire money. Opo.
Excuse
Empire
me,
manages
please.
Ashake, Olamide.
Don't
going.
manage.
And you
Empire.
get they do it.
They say they do it.
They do, they
Get
do
for
things.
his name from, please.
But yeah, we work.
They do things.
The only exciting thing that's been happening is that I've been able to test some ideas that I've been sitting on for like years. I hope he manifests
it.
in the next few months. Everybody will see. I'll
Opo.
come back and talk about
No
it.
P,
I'll
we'll
reference
have our-
this conversation.
We'll have our own one-on-one.
Yeah.
Don't worry, very soon.
But yeah, I'm excited.
That's
Yeah,
good.
so with
Bolaji.
me, it's
Work.
been Tolu Daniels.
Ah.
Like,
Tolu is the
Same Tolu
good.
Daniels that we spoke about.
Just rest.
yeah, like
Oh my
I'm
God.
really happy for like where it's going. It's going like
It's going. There's no way I'm not
It's
naming
going
this
well,
episode
like.
is going, to be fair.
it's really going like the last 2 months. Pure bliss. We're hoping the rest of the
Yeah,
year.
Fumilo just saying that. You don't give me one kobo.
No worry now.
Make I go be
No,
now.
I will do that.
We'll do a fan. Since the Jeff fan,
Yeah, I'm a fan. I stand.
Yeah, but yeah,
Stand
we're
with
planning
your-
something, and
Okay, plug
yeah, the
that
brand is
before.
going. It's giving me joy. That's the thing giving me joy.
fair.
So I feel
Apart
beautiful
from maybe
now. I
Canadian loud.
feel Bill now.
Fairs,
I can give his
fairs.
number now.
Great.
I will text
Yes,
you. I will text him
what's
and
him
bill
now?
him.
That
I
was
think-
one new.
For me,
Yeah.
the only I think for me the only thing that's really like shut up. The thing that's really been exciting is the fact that like I got some time to actually spend with my best friends. Like we actually spent some time together. Cause with me it's always like work. Like I'm always working
Best
or I'm
thing
always
working out.
OMG guys. Like I'm always so busy. I never really have time for my friends. But like the weekend before I had some time with my friends and then last weekend as well. So it was just bonding and just like getting to not getting to know ourselves, but just I mean Moji's in the studio so she can relate. So just like we kind of just got into it. Shout out to Moji, shout out to Game. Those are my best friends, my lovers. So we just kind of got
I saw you
into
people during the weekend.
yeah, we the vibe. Really do.
With the vibe. Why you stressed out?
Oh yeah, they were on the vibe.
So yeah, that was kind of that gave me joy, you know. Just unlocked a different side to me. I'm very big on friendships. I'm very big on like the people that I care about. I care about people I care about. So that was fun. But yeah, that's it. So let's go back into stuff. Boy bands in Nigeria and why are they not working anymore? I was so obsessed.
I think it's worldwide. I don't think it's in Nigeria.
Yeah, I was thinking
I think
about
it's
it when I was
worldwide.
like trying to
Well, I
sort
didn't
this
say
out.
worldwide because BTS were still popping like this.
They've
Well, that's still
they've
popping.
They are still popping.
Well,
They're still popping.
They are
Have
still
they not?
popping.
Have they not
They
split?
I think they took a break off as a group, but
I'm
it's
not
still
even
like
gonna lie, I don't know anything
they were
about
still
it.
They split
Same.
already.
Same.
They split.
And they have an army.
BTS.
Yeah, I think so.
And they have, like, well, when they were still together up until like early this year, they still have like a very strong army.
I think
very strong
I think
army.
BTS is actually like
The only one sustained.
I don't think BTS is a good yardstick because they're one of the most successful boy bands of all time.
Any
Yeah.
band
In terms of-
actually, even never any band.
I want to bring you back to like
What of
Nige
Kidman?
now.
No, I think the thing
I
with
don't-
boy bands. Okay, maybe let's bring it back to Nige now, right? Is the issue why it's not working anymore? Why I think it's not working anymore is because people are trying to have a sense of individuality.
Everyone wants a separate
Everybody
identity.
want
Nobody wants
pop
to
on
share
their
glory.
own. I'll be the bar safe. If you want to share the bar, if you want to share the bar, like if we be 6,
Yeah, but it doesn't
how
make
much is
like
the money?
So this is the thing about you like own ownership. Like, okay, I own full ownership of 10,000 and I own part ownership of 5 million. Which one makes more sense?
I actually don't know which one.
Of course.
Such.
No, it's better to be a small part of something really big.
really
but
big.
that's where foresight comes into play again. A lot of people
As per
still
the
lack
artist.
foresight.
Okay, not the
So-
other.
So
shout out
my
Foresight,
own
so
problem
very
is that
big
a
Foresight.
lot of boy bands we had refused to grow. Like a lot of them were stuck on prom era.
Prom
Quote
era.
unquote, when I say prom era. So
God's sake.
if you look at LOS, when LOS were popping, you were in secondary school.
Yeah.
They didn't evolve. They were still looking for that
Young-
secondary school crowd.
Young girls screaming.
Young girls screaming, like, okay, evolve with your crowd. Go with your crowd. Same thing with
DRB.
DRB. They refuse to
I feel like LOS has
evolve. And
they had such a
evolved.
moment.
Like, I don't know why they didn't evolve. Like, grow with your crowd.
Yeah.
I do not expect you to be kids forever.
Yeah.
So your music cannot be promish.
But DRB's music grew. They dropped an album last year.
Did you listen to it?
You mean you should have just
Shall I just allow you?
No.
They drop album.
Yeah,
Did you listen to the album?
They dropped an album. No, because
my-
they were saying their music did not grow.
Did you
Of
listen
which
to the album?
You actually butchers my point because did you listen to the album?
I did. Now, if
Why
I like
did
the
you
Listen to a
album,
lot of music.
no,
so-
if I like the album, it's a different conversation.
Okay.
Only did you
I
Listen to
didn't
the album.
listen to it.
Trouble is a
I
good
don't
song.
even-
I
off
like
the
some
album.
songs,
Trouble
definitely.
featuring
Wait,
Thames.
Thames, the one with Thames. I
That's
like
a
that
very
one.
good song. I'm trouble
album?
making trouble.
What's
Trouble
the one
is
of the album
DRB
again?
dropped album last year.
Yes, that
The
one that
Pioneers
this
album,
thing,
the
Pioneers.
Pioneers.
Like it
Oh,
was.
okay, no, I
Yeah.
know. Okay, so that was
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah,
That was last
Yeah,
year.
like I don't
Yeah,
know,
that
but I
was
just think
2021.
they refused
the
to
music
grow.
grew. I just think I just want to correct that the music grew. They didn't.
Grew.
But LOS, I don't think LOS grew though.
LOS kind of like
well,
split.
Yeah,
Expanding
I think
on my point is the individuality thing that's still.
I feel like
Yeah,
with
but for
LOS
Cavemen,
they.
they tried for like at least they were able to do like 1 year in the game.
But my point.
that's
I
still
mean, they're still
good.
together now.
And that's still good. Like,
Wait, you talk about
like,
like,
as in-
don't scare me, please.
No,
no, like they've done 1 year and that's still going.
it's going.
going.
But Cavemen, they've done more than 1 year.
Have they not been around
Together,
for?
like,
Yeah,
they've
they've
been
been
big
around
like
for
on that level.
They've been
They've
big
been
since
together
like
for a
2020.
while.
Yeah, they've been a while.
COVID
They've been
year.
around
Yeah,
for a while.
COVID year.
Yeah.
COVID year. Osondu was it?
It was certainly not
That
last
was a
year.
2019 record.
It was certainly not last year.
Roots
That
was
for
not
sure.
last year. No.
It was.
Roots was 2020.
It was.
Yeah,
certainly
then they've
not
done well
last
for
year.
themselves. So I still don't think boy bands are gone.
But you
But
think it's
a lot
something
of
that can
people
make
just don't want
another?
to share, like she said, a lot of people just want to share glory, money.
I'm on.
Everybody don't do solo. But
Me, I
Also,
no go
people,
lie.
also
Solo
even
coming from
we, the
everybody.
listeners, or like the
Me, I no go
consumers,
lie.
right? We're not really interested in that anymore.
Yeah, I think you don't want to see a 30-year-old man doing bad.
But I think it's a song.
I
I
mean,
think it's a genre of song.
Bro, what are you doing,
They
bro?
go do video mixing for
Because
themselves.
they don't do
they're
regular
banned.
music.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
banned.
So look for the music that pays.
See, the problem is in the.
I was about to say something about
ecosystem.
cavemen, but I'm gonna hold that.
Is in the entire ecosystem. I don't want
Yeah,
to
even
sit
the consumers
on my,
as well.
on my phone now and have to follow. I mean, even on Instagram, people want to follow their favorite artists, right? Then I'm following one page and then I have to follow all of them like separately. There's just that connection, like there's no connect anymore.
Because even when
We don't want to
Why
see that.
people do like this now? Why boy band are still going now? I don't
Which
know.
band? Which band?
Stop.
Please
Plus.
go now. Stop now.
Please do.
Man, shout out to Peter and Paulo Koye.
Not Peter and Paul.
Legends in my eyes. You guys changed my childhood. I'm gonna put
Say
that on
those
record.
Egbon, they be
Why they
so
go
bad,
change my
like,
childhood?
Egbon, we go, they
You
call
guys
them.
changed my childhood.
From
Yo,
what?
I know they changed my
Also,
childhood.
please
Like,
tell us
yeah,
a
I mean, they
story.
revamped, they redefined my childhood.
I don't know.
Everybody was listening to Senorita and Busybody back then.
No,
You guys were
fair.
doing
Fair.
bag.
But we're listening to a lot of songs too
Fair.
back then.
No,
Yeah,
no,
to be
see,
fair,
people cannot cap on P-Square's name. Oh. They were the
No,
biggest.
yeah, definitely.
They
were
Yeah,
the
no,
biggest-
definitely,
they were
yes.
the biggest.
But now,
you said peace question. Who sort of change your childhood?
Oh no, P-Square did not change my childhood.
No.
I was just lying.
For me, I
I
feel
lied.
like-
Who?
I lied. They didn't change my
Who
childhood.
changed your
Music-wise.
childhood?
Music-wise.
Music-wise.
But I think someone that really shaped my childhood as a
Nigerian artist.
Two-Face.
Nigeria.
Fair.
I think
That's very strong.
Yeah, Two-Face.
My
Two-Face
That's very
Two-Face
strong
though.
one.
But I'm sorry, but I fuck with Westlife and Two-Face.
Two-Face was like the first. His album was
That
the
made
first
me
album I
listen to
ever
a lot
bought.
of Michael Jackson. I don't
Me,
know.
I tried fuck with
Now,
Westlife.
oh, I thought we were talking
Did you
about
people
Nigerian
not
artists.
hear the part where I
Yeah,
said
but-
Nigerian?
Oh, yes,
artists?
yes.
Yeah, no, that's
Everybody
why
listens to Westlife.
I did try using Nigerian. What?
No, to be fair, for me, I think
Nah, this thing should hear.
Kill one.
it was.
Ah.
I mean, when you say childhood, I
When
don't.
I was a child.
When I think back at childhood, the only person that really comes to my mind is Waniko. I really said that
Waniko.
Waniko really.
When they could never
changed.
blow me, I be picking.
Oh, no, how old are you now?
I'm
No, I was
22.
already in secondary school. when
22,
Waniko
baby.
blew up.
Waniko really
Secondary
shaped my
school.
like he
Waniko.
really shaped my
Waniko.
view
Childhood.
on
But the was
music.
secondary school. When I say childhood, I'm saying when I was
Like when you were small,
When I was
when
like
you
6,
used to,
7.
Small.
Not Pampers, but you
Oh,
used to
I mean, I
do,
don't
like-
remember anything from
Used to-
that.
used
My
to run
brain
the
on
kids.
blank.
I don't
out.
remember.
I don't remember anything.
I don't
Nah,
remember
I
liking
remember-
YMU. I don't remember liking
Why
music
me
at the
can't be a
time.
childhood now?
YMU 20.
It could,
possible.
Like, I don't remember liking music before that.
When was like 2000.
Mobile one was
2008.
like 20.
Oh, yeah, no,
2003 or
yeah.
2004 or something. Yeah.
Those
I
were
know,
I remember that.
2004, it wasn't 2004.
Like
Like,
2006.
It was, no, it was.
Ubolo one was like 2006. When
Yeah,
did
2006.
Jazzy and the band come to Nigeria?
Wait,
Come on now.
Where were
Wait,
they
so-
before?
2004
UK.
is
How old
childhood.
was
The
I?
vibe. That's nice.
Well, why you
Sorry.
like this?
Visions of days.
No, wait, 2024. Wait, 2024 is childhood.
2024.
2004, sorry, 2004 is childhood.
Yes, now. It's
What
my
was
own
it?
childhood.
I mean, as childhood,
I
not
think that should
primary
count
school.
as so for me. Childhood is
Ife, how
when
old
I
are
had
you?
like a sense of awareness.
Yes, now.
now.
That's what I'm
Things.
saying.
Primary
Like
So,
school.
when I
why
could
me?
individually, process.
What was
things.
childhood? What year was childhood for you?
I Bolaji, how old are
Maybe
you?
like, maybe like 2001.
Ah, no, like I mean, we're listening to music then, but like I would say,
Agba.
you're not selecting the music you wanted to listen
No,
to.
def now, no,
Yeah,
no, no.
that's what I'm saying. Like we could select the music that I wanted to
Oh,
listen
fair,
to.
okay, yeah, the mobile.
Like then it was
Yeah.
the band phase.
But it's really only like all those.
yeah.
Mobile
Why you
Feli
call that?
Feli.
Why you call Black
Ah,
Face?
When did you jam? You don't
Olu
pass
and
my
Tolu
car.
Mente.
Oyinbo Rẹpẹtẹ.
Oh my
What
god.
was Tolumente?
Yes, now.
But
Bro.
those kind
Yeah.
of songs,
See, there's a
I didn't. I
song-
listened to them like I don't remember listening to them until after I knew about music.
Oh, okay.
So do you know Olu Maintain?
Yes, I do.
Do you know Olu and Tolu Maintain? Do you know Maintain as a group?
No.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
Plantation-
very early.
Plantation Boys.
You know Plantation Boys?
I just know them. Do you know anything? I just know
So
I was
that.
about to
know
ask
them
you
when
to
they
sing
were
one- I was about to
No.
ask you to sing one Plantation Boys.
I didn't know them
come.
as a group.
Like, but
first.
you had to study it.
Yeah, those kind of
okay.
You
things.
saw
like,
it
I
in the
just-
Afrobeats documentary.
No, I didn't even watch it. No, man, share.
So you didn't even watch the
I
documentary?
didn't watch it.
Wow. Afrobeats culture creator Wonu Osikoya.
That's not me.
They drag her.
That's not me.
Drag her by the wig.
That's not me. So I also wanted to speak about actually Fivers. So it's called Fivers. You all know what Fivers is, but I'm just gonna say it again. So there's a jar, and you're gonna pick something, and you're going to read it out, and just go on from there. Simple English. So I guess it started from you the last time. So
yeah.
Let me never start anyone.
oh yeah. No.
Oh shit.
Ladies
That's
first.
the next thing they do.
Ladies first for real. I mean, just one.
Can I
Wait.
okay.
No.
I'm not very well versed in this.
It's not very well versed.
When women supporting women.
I mean, let me see first.
I don't know it.
I like this.
What does she pick?
I don't know. I'll pray you pick it though.
Shit.
Bolaji. Okay, Lammy, start.
It's me that will answer first.
Yes, love.
Shit.
Meaning what? It's not me that was supposed to.
Wonu,
Go for it.
this one. I can't do it.
You will do it.
Don't do. Give me. That's the point.
Shit.
Give me.
Fuck.
Women supporting
I think I have like the easiest one. Yeah.
Unpopular
Oh, yeah.
music
Picking one.
opinions.
No, now.
I think
Why not?
Because I know everything there.
I
Unpopular
don't know
music
the
opinions.
Okay,
I
so
think you pick one
5.
for Wonu.
Damn, that's a
It
lot.
sets me up.
yeah, let's start from one. Did you?
I didn't pick. What would I pick now?
Yeah, the
I'm the one that wrote it there.
Apologies then.
It sets me up.
Five top music video directors.
TJ Omori,
In no particular order.
Okay, let's go.
TJ Omori, Dami Twitch, DK, Director K, let me see, Ademola Falomo, and I say Meji Alabi.
Just making sure these are your 5, like your
My own person.
Yeah.
These opinions are mine and mine alone.
Ife, let's go.
Or did I go next?
It's
not
going.
choose
It's going.
question.
I've got
Can never ever change it.
5
What they go
underrated
through.
projects.
500. This is nice.
Ah, this is nice.
This is actually so nice.
Can I have that? Those. So I
5
don't split
underrated
back.
projects. I mean, generally not this year. Yeah.
Yeah, generally.
Generally, I think in the Nigerian music
It's
space.
so easy. Why don't you know
I
it?
just Malay boy alone.
Underrated.
I think people a lot of people said
Ife.
I think a lot of people said a lot of trash about that album.
At the
this is
beginning, because
tough.
people didn't really
Yeah.
understand.
The Chike Bo of the Bullets, I think that was a very good project.
For real?
I think that was
I
a
think
very
it
good
was.
project.
Was
Yeah.
underrated.
And a lot of people did not really pay attention to that project.
Certainly didn't.
Yeah. There's a project by the Super Jazz Club called For All the Good Times. That's one of the most cohesive projects ever.
I trust the first judgment, so you guys should actually
Yeah,
listen.
and Soul Black Ship, Ecstasy Just Chill. If you're looking for one of the best lo-fi projects to ever come out of Nigeria in history, I'm putting my name on this. In history.
He first said I'm putting my name on this.
Yeah, Soul Black
If
Ship.
if
Ecstasy
you
Just
don't like
Chill.
it, at
Talk
Jim the
your
first.
shit.
If
At
you don't
Jim
like it,
the
my
first.
handle is at Jim the First. JIM then FIRST.
You're not joking, no.
Bruh, nah, I'm not even playing. So that's 4, I think.
Yeah, that's 4.
That's 4.
You just think about it.
Must that be popular projects or like?
No.
No, underrated
generally.
now. Underrated.
To
To you.
me, who else put out a project that I really felt like?
This 4 is fine. You tried.
Yeah,
How do I know?
Obrian's
You have to,
Bleeding.
you have to say
The
4.
Bleeding EP.
I said to go, bro. I can't give 5.
Okay, let's go. Let's try.
5 unpopular music opinions.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Number 1, based on current doings, current issues on social media.
Yes.
I think Ruga is a better artist than Buju.
One.
Than who?
Buju.
Benson.
Sorry.
Benson. Okay.
Yeah,
You said Ruga is the better than Benson.
better solo artist than Benson.
Better solo artist.
Ife,
than Benson. I'm just,
Ruga
Like,
is.
like,
If you like, call him
This
Benson.
is what I was
I'm
deaf.
just being sure. What's your handle again? Sorry.
I
Bolaji
don't
Parlè.
that now. But Ruga is a better solo artist than Benson.
Wait, Bolaji, why didn't you bring cake?
Wonu distress me. Also, I think Omale is trying
How
to
we sharing
tailor
cake?
his album and post-album in line with CK's growth.
Last one, I think the
Wait,
guys
let's
will come
pause.
for you.
Let's pause.
All my ladies, they will come for you.
Okay.
That's number 2. I mean. Number 3.
I thought you done 3.
No,
No,
two.
you gotta go cook
Number
that.
3.
No.
Just to let you know, that he's going on Twitter. Just I was
Go
post
ahead,
on
I will get
Twitter.
the camera like just facing in
Number
directly.
3, I think.
zoom
This
in.
last one, we go beat me for street though.
Yeah, don't worry.
You can't
I
do
think
it.
Falz needs to reevaluate based off his last album.
Reevaluate what, please?
His entire artistry.
Yeah, because that last album was good. That, but I think
Please name the
You know,
album.
when when people are lying, their voice will go high.
yeah, it was a good project. But
was
I think
good.
the focus was on the wrong track. Like
What was the right
track on Kneel Down with Chike? Like that song had the potential to
Even the TikTok
Blow.
that they were trying
By
to.
the way,
Response.
yeah. Those TikToks, please. You guys should stop.
As in,
Yeah,
I'm
so
begging.
like I think there were better tracks of that album that could have been worked on. So yeah, that's 3. Number 4.
More, you're going through a lot. Though.
I saw it.
Sorry.
Number 4, fam.
If I can help you out, if you want.
No.
if I don't cook enough, so
I don't get a popular opinion.
bro, number 4. True Dance is actually a very good musician.
Won't call me. You don't usually
Shock
sing.
everybody.
You don't usually sing.
Yes, now put Tolu in the studio and listen to him sing.
I've never heard it.
Tolu Daniels,
Yes,
class of 23.
Actually, put Tolu on the project and listen to
Are you
him.
Oh, yeah,
serious?
no. I know his brother is a
I
producer.
did not
so.
know that.
But we'll
we
get
call
both
him.
of them together.
we will
Give me
speak
a
after
chance.
We
this.
speak about
That
it.
4 was tough, man, bro.
Ah,
The rest, I can't say them on camera.
I know it remains 1 now.
Remains
You're
one now.
You
almost
can do
there.
it. You
Well,
can
Jesus,
just
you
do
said
it.
4.
You
You're
do
almost-
it.
I said 5.
You just
four,
do
you
it.
said
I
five.
said 5.
Sorry,
I said
said
alright,
five.
sorry. You just
BDB.
do it. You do it.
You're
You can
almost there.
five.
You
Almost
do
there.
it.
Almost there. Eat that amount on the head. Don't worry. You know what you want to say.
You know what? You've been keeping it since. Say that one.
Say it.
I think Logia has peaked.
You think who?
Logia
Ha!
has peaked.
Which?
You know the thing, I will just leave you as 4.
Wait. I need you to say that thing again.
Bro, I said it was
Like Mona Lisa Loje.
Fancy.
I just want to be sure. Like Mona Lisa sweep you off your feet, Loje.
But it's really difficult to top what he had. Like, it's really hard for
Are
you
you
to get
sure?
Whiskey on your first song.
That's
On your
my
first project,
That's
first
my
project.
song.
Well,
The first project.
song, like first projects, you're putting Whiskey on, bro.
I mean,
That's insanely difficult to pull off.
man.
And you pulled it off.
Okay.
I have
these are the thoughts of Bolaji.
Bolaji
It
Parlè.
does not represent
At
everybody on this table.
Bolaji.
P-A-R-L-E.
Bolaji
Yes.
Parlè on all
On
platforms.
all social media
And it's
platforms.
not alone.
I know that at this point, it's never my thought.
I
don't
have
know
an
the-
unpopular
Please, can you look
opinion.
into that camera, Bolaji, and say I said what I
Yeah,
said?
but to be honest, I actually think Loje. I'm waiting for him to come back. Like, I know he's on like a music break, but I want to see him.
This break done dey too long ago.
Man,
1 year
almost
don't
done that
pass.
year.
so.
We only hear the Mona
Another
Lisa.
June is
Pressure.
coming.
Yeah,
oh.
It's not easy
For example,
now.
like, bro, Nicer 2 Decembers back to back.
But do you think? Don't you feel like Loje is probably at the point where he feels like he has actually done what he has done? So topping that, he
So I
Do you feel like it's pressure?
So you're basically saying the same thing.
yeah, we're saying I'm agreeing with you. No, I'm not too. I'm understanding what you're saying.
It's funny if you pick as an artist, to be honest. Like, everybody picks at some point in time.
Thank you guys for joining me. This was fun. This was interesting. I had a great time. And I love you guys so much. You'll never ever do this again. I'll never invite you again.